How y'all doing? So today's video is gonna be about the time I got bit by a dog. Yes, a dog. A pit bull at that, okay? And I was chased by two, just bit by one. Alright, so let's get into it. So this happened, I was bit by a dog when I was in 4th grade. I was in 4th grade or going into 4th grade. I think it was one of those. But it was the summer before me. Yeah, it had to be me going into 4th grade. Right, so I was about, I don't even remember, 9, maybe 10, maybe. However old you are in 4th grade, that's how old I was. So I was in my aunt's house and we were outside playing, right? So we were playing with the water hoses and everything. It was getting wet outside. She had like these little crayon things that you put water in, and it's like a water gun, but it's shaped in a crayon. And then you like, you know, you push it, you get wet, all that, right? So we playing with the water hose, all that, running around, everything. Now my aunt, she wanted me to go get her phone. So I was like, okay, I'll go get your phone. It's fine. So the way her house was set up where she used to live was, it was a half a house, but she didn't use the front door, okay? We were in the front yard, in the driveway part, right? So, but the driveway was big, it was safe. It wasn't nothing like, oh, dirty and all that. Like, it was this nice paved driveway, so we were playing out there, having fun, right? So, the way her house is set up, she didn't use the front door. She had like a couch on the porch for the in the front, but she used the side door. She rarely used the front door, but she used the side door. And the side door, when you walk in, it's connected to the person who lives downstairs, and she lived upstairs. So when I walked in, I opened the side door, go up those stairs, whatever, that's the kitchen, leads you to the kitchen. That's where her house is, all that. So leads you to the kitchen, and that's where her phone was. Her phone was in the kitchen on the table, right? Cool. So I walk in the side door, I go to the side door, and I open the door, and I hear dogs barking, right? And I didn't think they were that big. I just thought it was like 2 little dogs. Not that little, but like, I didn't think they were big pit bulls. No, I was fooled.
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh?
I opened her door, and it was this girl. She had the dogs on a leash, and she's sitting there holding them, and they're like struggling to get out the door and everything, right? So I hurry up, I get scared, and I literally I was like, and I backed up, and then I darted. Like, I darted. She lost control of the dogs. Low-key, I don't even think she was trying to hold the dogs. I think she was letting them come and freaking attack me.
Fuck that, hey, Chico! It's lunchtime, eh?
We gonna get you run.
Run, run, run! Chico! What? Chico, run!
Chico, no!
Yeah, get that fucker! I know you like dark meat. I'm like, after they're fast, this is like they're sponsored by Nike. Hey, black man can jump!
Oh, Jesus. So the dogs get loose, right? She's running after them laughing like it's funny. But before that happened, I'm yelling, running, saying, it's dogs coming, it's dogs, it's 2 dogs chasing me, blah, 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 right? My cousin, my little sister, and my little brother did not believe me.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
They thought I was lying. They thought I was playing. Like, why would I play about that? Why would I play? Well, I play too much. So, you know, that's probably why they didn't believe me. But they was looking at me like, and then when they heard the dogs barking and they heard them coming, they was like, oh shoot. So I run on the porch where the couch is, and my instinct is to stand on the couch and get on, like, you know how there's the couch or whatever, and then on like the part where you can lean back, right? Say it's a long couch where you lean back. It's like this part right here, right? So I am standing on top of that.
Get your dog for bullshit. Joker, you play too much. Call your dog. Man, play.
And I am like holding on to the wall like that, like the whole time, holding on to the wall and everything. And I'm like, bruh. And then my aunt, well, my sister was over there too, but she escaped. Like, she got off the porch. Now the two dogs are after me. Like, they had it out for me. I don't even know what I did to them. They had it out for me. So I'm standing on the couch screaming and crying or whatever, right? So my aunt, she takes off her flip-flop and she starts beating the dogs, and she started hitting them in the nose and stuff.
Get up! I can't believe you did that to our dog, eh?
You Uncle Willie's son. You Uncle Willie's son. He don't play that shit.
Cruelty to animals, that's it, cruelty to animals.
And then they stop and they run back, and then the girl gets the dogs and she brings them in the house. Well, actually, I don't even know what she did with the dogs. I didn't care what she did with the dogs as long as they was away from me. I think one of them had chased my little brother or sister down, or both of them down the street, and they ran until like this cut part by the house. So I think the dogs lost them, and then they ran back to their owner or whatever, right? So I'm sitting there crying, screaming, right? I didn't even know I got bit. I didn't know I got bit. I didn't know where I got bit. I didn't know I got bit. So they called the ambulance or whatever, and I'm standing there in the driveway holding my hand. I didn't know why I was holding my hand. I just kept holding my hand like this, and then I looked, and I had a freaking bite mark on one of my middle fingers. One of these hands on one of my middle fingers, I had a bite mark. I don't remember which one. I'm pretty sure it was the right one though, because I'll get into that. But yeah, so I'm sitting there holding my hand, right? So standing at the end of the driveway, and the ambulance finally gets here. I feel like I was standing there for hours. So I got in the ambulance or whatever, and my grandma, she came with me. So I was like, where's my grandma? Where's my grandma?
Where the fuck she at? Where the fuck she at?
I want her to sit back here with me. Sit back here with me. With me. Not up there. Come back here. Come back here. So the paramedics, he like, oh yeah, your grandma's in the front. She's sitting in front with me. She's in the front. Like, I don't care. Bring her back here. I didn't tell her to sit in the front. I told her to sit back here. Get back here. So all I wanted to do was sit by my grandma. And then they was like, you're gonna be fine, blah blah blah. So I cooled down and I was fine. I was laying down. They was about to strap me to the thing, but I was like, there's nothing wrong with me. Like, I just got bit. Like, I didn't feel anything, but I felt it at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, so he pulls out the little tablet thing, and he's like, alright, say this thing. He's like, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate to your pain? And I lied, and I said a 10 to make them go faster. Because this felt like they were driving mad slowly. He's like, alright, she said a 10, so I feel the truck go faster. So he was like, do you feel dizzy or anything, this, that. I'm like, I just want to go home. I literally want to go home. Like, there's no joy in riding in a freaking ambulance. It's annoying, it's boring, it's all too much.
Oh my God. Shut up. Like, okay, they get it. Like,
so I remember when we got to the hospital, I don't even remember how I got in our hospital, actually. I don't remember if I walked in there, they had a wheelchair come and get me. I don't remember. I really don't. I'm trying to remember. Nope. I don't know. So we're in the hospital. Only thing I remember is sitting in the waiting room. And then I get called into this room. They called me into this room. My mom was there. I think my uncle was there. I don't know. It was my mom and some other man, one of my family members. They was there, right? So I get called into this room, and we're sitting in the room, and they made me dip my hand in this this liquid, and the thing started fuzzing up, and I thought something was wrong with me. I said, excuse me? The water is bubbling, like, it's bubbling up. And then they wrapped my finger, and I think they ran some tests to see if the dogs had rabies or anything. But, yeah, so my hand was fine for a whole week. It was fine, everything, right? But when I go back to school, I got a big old bump. Like, when I tell you that bump was so big, it was like, alright, it was the size of this, like the top of this on my finger. Like, I'm not even playing. It was really like a bump that big, right? So right here, like on this part right here, it was like an oval shape. It was like an oval shape, and it looked like I had like was peeling my skin. But that was something else. I don't know where that came from. I think that was like my skin growing or whatever, right? So I'm sitting there trying to, like, I was pushing at it. Like, when I would see it, I would push at it thinking it was just like a big ball of pus. But when I would poke at it and like push it down, nothing would come out. And it was rare that anything would come out. So my mom, one time, she burnt the end of a needle, and she would pick at it for me, and then some stuff would come out, whatever, right? I had that bump on my finger for mad long. It felt like 2 years, but I really had it on my finger for about a couple months. But I remember I was scared to put my hand up. I was scared to show people my hand, and because people would be like, "Oh, what's on your hand? Like, what is that?"
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
And I'd be like, "Oh, I got bit by a dog. Oh, that dog had rabies." And I low-key think that dog did. Like, that dog had something. I don't know what it was, but it had something. Because why did my finger pus up like that? So it was there for mad long. And then I was sad because I would forget it's on my hand, and I would touch people, and I would do stuff, and then they'd be like, "Ugh, what's on your hand?"
Hey, don't touch me, bitch!
And I'm sitting there like, yeah, I got bit by a dog, so, you know, that's what happened, or whatever. So after a while, it started going away, but now I don't even know which hand it was from, so, you know, perfectly normal now, except my hands are freakishly small. But yeah, so that is the time I got bit and chased by a dog. It was horrible. It was horrific. I would never live that. That is the story of the time I got bit by a dog or whatever. But anyways, make sure you subscribe, turn on that notification bell, make sure you like, make sure you comment, and share my video, and tell your friends about your girl, period. And that's on what? That's on period. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.